1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Thank you for joining me for another piano tutorial, this one on the First Noel. And in this one, I definitely want to give you a couple of quick pointers on things that I see my students usually mess up here at the hit, so you can avoid it. Also, keep in mind that we are sharing music for this in the link in the description of this video. And at the same time, you can find more information about our holiday piano course, which is a group of songs put together that in a way that people that are starting out can play them fairly successfully, and with all the letters and all the numbers, a version with that, because it makes a big difference. So one of the main things that I would like to say on this one is make sure that you try to do it with the fingers that I was playing it there. The easiest thing is to, of course, see them on the paper, but at the same time, it's very important to try to do correct crossings. So let me mention this. If you have never played a C major scale, that's a group of notes, which is going to be from C to C, all white keys. And you should do it with these fingers, 1, 2, 3, and then start repeating fingers again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your thumb is finger 1 and your pinky will be finger 5. Now, when you play this, you want to be able to do that group of notes in that order, so that way we can cover a little bit more than just 5 notes, because we have almost like 8 notes on this one being played. So we have then 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. And that's very important that you do it that way. I see a lot of my students trying to do this, and then almost using the pinky again to play notes. That's going to make you sound choppy. It's going to make you sound like a beginner. We want to avoid that. This one is a very pretty one. You can play it slowly. Let me mention that when I played it there at the beginning, the idea is for you to use that. So once you get pretty decent at it, try to play it with me in the beginning. That's why I counted. And that's why I counted 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You start right after that second set of 1, 2. So on this one too, one thing that I see is my students tend to mess up the rhythms. You have 8th notes, then that's a quarter note with a dot. You hold it a little bit longer, then quickly on this one, almost in a shot. Try to think of this as a slide of notes, D, E, F, G, in one shot. Now you're gonna do the same thing here. So it's important, not all the notes are the same size, and that's why I like to play at the beginning with a metronome, so you can play it along with me. The left hand, I don't think is very complicated. It does stay, I believe, in C position for the whole thing. Now, another thing that people mess up is that it does, if you do use our paper, it does have a repeat sign. So make sure repeat signs are like a bracket, if you can see it there on the camera. So you want to have this bounce you to this bracket, and that bracket doesn't repeat from exactly from the first 2 notes, but that repeats, and then you go through, you play the second time, which has a little bit of a variation on lines 3 and 4. So on this one, I think also one thing that I'm doing there on purpose is I'm using a sustain pedal. That allows me to play a little bit more smooth, and it's definitely something that I would recommend investing in one. If you would like to check the one that we recommend, check the card here in the description, because it makes a big difference if you do have a sustain pedal. It allows your hands to move and to smooth out things, and most keyboards are able to use one. So just check, because you can, if you don't have one, you can probably just purchase one and have that be added to what you're doing. So if you would like to know a little bit more of what we do here at The Hit, check our main website, thehitmusicstudio.com. At the same time, don't forget to try to grab the free sheet music for this, which is going to be in the link in the description, and check our holiday course if you are interested in playing other holiday classics in a very easy way, in which we're providing you with two versions of the pieces so you can have it with the letters and the numbers, because we believe that makes a huge difference. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.